Everyone, welcome back to Expert Funda, where we turn complex coding problems into crystal clear solutions. So, if you are preparing for FAANG interviews or you love clean codes, right? You are in the right place. So, let's dive in for the today question that we have: minimum pair removal to sort array. And this is the context questions, and it has been asked multiple time in the most of the interview. Even I have asked a couple of times in the interview. So let's go with this question, right? So how we are going to solve it, that we will understand. So the in the today challenge, you can say you are given an array, and you can repeatedly pick the adjacent pair with the minimum sum, and you have to replace them with the their sum. So your goal to perform the fewest number of these operations until the array becomes non-decreasing. Okay, so you pause this video and try to understand what I am trying to say here. Okay, so as you can see, the statement is given. So I'm going to read this statement, so it will be easy for you to understand the examples, right? So we have given an array that is nums, and you can perform the following operations any number of times. So you have to select the adjacent pair with the minimum sum in nums array. If multiple such pairs exist, choose the leftmost one, and we have to replace the pair with their sum. We have to return the minimum number of operations needed to make the array non-decreasing. And an array is said to be non-decreasing if element is greater than or equal to the previous element if it exists. So till now, if you not understand this problem statement, it's fine. Keep watching, you will sure understand. I have a couple of slides where you will understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so in example 1, right, we have given nums 5 to 3 1, output is 2. So explanation is saying the pair 3 1 from here has the minimum sum of 4, right? If you 3 plus 1 is 4, after replacement 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, is going to replace these two, and it will become 5 to 4, right? Similarly for another one. And so once we receive 5 6, it is a non-decreasing element in the array, and so two operations required to replace the elements, and so the answer is 2. Okay, so you have understood the problem statements, right? And hope it is clear. If not, let's understand again. So we have given an array of integers. First of all, what operations we have to perform? The first we have to perform is to pick adjacent pair with minimum sum, right? We have to pick adjacent pair with minimum sum. Okay, and further we have to replace with the sum. Another operations we have to do, repeat until array is non-decreasing, right? So two operations you have to think. The first, how to pick the adjacent pair, and another, array is non-decreasing. How we will check the array is non-decreasing? Okay, so let's understand this example that we have given in the first, the 5 2 3 1. So these 3 and 1 will become what? 4, and 2 and 6 further will become 6. 2 and 4 will become 6, right? And final this data is coming, this will become array is non-decreasing, right? Once the array is non-decreasing, right, we'll stop the operations that we were talking about, pick adjacent pair with the mean sum and will replace the sum. That thing we will stop it. Okay, we will not do further this thing. Okay, so what we should not do? See, if you are in interview or in a contest, right, brute force will fail, right? Brute force will fail. So at every step, right, we have to think, will our code will cause the time limit exceed, right? Is this a name merge or scan? Is this an interview required or not, right? So it's good for you to start the coding. Okay, now understand what we have to do, right? So we will use optimize greedy strategy. We will use a dynamic list rather than the array, and we will always merge the leftmost pair with the minimum sum, right? until the array is sorted. So let's understand how we will use the dynamic array first. Okay, so to write the dynamic array, we have to write the code, right? We have to write a list. Array list is called list. So in Java we will write like this: list, it is an integer type, and list a new array list. Okay, and all the elements from the you can say nums array, we will get one by one element using the for each, and then we'll write list dot add and we'll put nums num1, each element will put in this list. So like this we are using what? Dynamic list, right? So this is your dynamic list ready, and this count will take initially as a 0, and so we will return equal. Okay, let's dive into always merge leftmost pair with minimum sum, and then we'll check array is sorted or not, right? So next code we have merge the logic. How we are going to merge the logic? So first we will create a function is non-decreasing list. If it is not a non-decreasing until, right, means we will create this function later. Okay, so now you think this function is created, that will check the list it is non-decreasing, and further then we'll write the code, right? What is the write the code? We'll find the pair, right, and we will find the, we'll replace with the sum, right, the elements. Understood? Means at every step we find the pair with the minimum sum and we'll combine them, and we'll check if the array is non-decreasing. We will repeat until it is sorted, because this mimics the greedy leftmost minimum pair merge, right? And so we will do these things. Okay, so let's understand. First of all, we'll create a min sum variable, right? Will contain the integer max value. We'll take index equal to -1, and from the for loop we'll start from I index 0. We'll go to all the list data, right? And then we'll find the sum at what? List dot get I plus list dot get I plus 1. We will get this data, right? Now the data is sum. We have got two elements from the list, and if sum is less than min sum, then what we will do? Min sum equal to sum, we will replace with the min sum, and then we'll update the index equal to I. Means we'll keep updating the index, right? You understand, right? So what we will do here, we will store the min sum, right, value. We will update this min sum value, right? Because our purpose is to find the min sum, and then we will update this min sum value, right? Understand, right? So the so we can do, we will find all the pairs and we will compute their sum, and then we will replace, right, with the minimum one, and so minimum sum, right? So what we will do with the minimum sum, what we will do, we will replace it index, and then we do list dot set index and min sum, and then we do list dot remove index plus 1, and then we do count plus plus. Okay, so this loop is just to get the two values, two elements. We'll find the sum, we'll check if sum is less than min sum, we'll update the min sum, so the integer max value will get updated by the sum, and we will update our index. So these things will keep doing, right? And then we will add the list dot set at this index. At this index we'll set the min value, right? We will replace that index value, and list dot remove index plus 1 we will remove, right? Because last value we have to remove, right? What we are doing here, we will find all the adjacent pair, we will compute the sum, right? And then we have to select the leftmost pair that has the minimum sum. So we have find the minimum sum here, right? Now we will replace these two elements with their sum, right? So we have replaced these two sum, and we will remove the last one, right? We will remove, right? So you can say we will replace these two elements with the min sum, and that we are doing, right? But you must update the array dynamically, right? So that we can do, and so that we have our list is here, right? And list will take care of that. That is why I have moved from the array to list. And now count plus plus, we have to return count now. You understand? Then what is the non-decreasing method? So this is a helper method that we have written. We will pass the list, and from all the elements, we check if element first is less than the element second, right? If it is not, if it matches, then we'll say it is not is non-decreasing. No. If it is not happening, this condition not matching, means array is decreasing, non-decreasing, right? Yes, and then we will stop doing that. So for the complete flow, you can see, so we have written a minimal removal pair where we have nums. We will convert into the array, and then this is a count. Now what we will do, while we will make a while loop, and we'll pass a non-decreasing check of the list. If it is non-decreasing, until non-decreasing, we will find a mean sum, and then we will do find the leftmost pair with the minimum sum. So we will calculate like this. Once this is done, we will replace the pair with the sum. We will set the index value at the index value, and then we will remove the next index, right? So we'll do that, and then we'll increase the count. We will return the count, and this is the helper method, non-decreasing method, where we will check all the elements. If it is less than with the current with the next one, then it is false, it is non-decreasing. Otherwise, is non-decreasing, yes, we will return. Okay, so this is very easy problem, guys. If you have any doubt in the problem statement, right, please ping me in the comment box. So in the step 1, what we have done, we have picked 3 1, then it will come to 5 2 4. In the step 2, we have done 2 4 2 5 6. Okay, and the final array is now, you can say, non-decreasing, right? So what is the takeaway? We have used a greedy pair selection, and we have used the dynamic array, right? You can say dynamic structure of the array, that is called array list, and we have always verified the non-decreasing after the merge. So it's a simple and efficient code. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any doubts, please ping me in the comment box, and please like, subscribe, and comment. Drop your toughest DSA problem below, and stay tuned with the expert Funda. Thank you for watching this video.